Hi guys. Let's we wait my friends to come into this podcast. So let's we wait. Let's we wait. Okay. How are you guys doing? Just this is my first podcast, and I feel so grateful. I know with uh, lack of English things, and it's okay. We're friends. Just waiting. Maybe just prepare something. Are my voice clear? Can you comment in comment section? I need to know. Okay, let's be wait. Maybe for a while. Thank you for waiting. If you're stay tuned. If you want to ask something, it's okay. Just doing it. I don't know who's watching this. One person will was watching this videos, watching Lydia. Okay, this Fitri was come into this life. So, hello, Fitri.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. Hmm?
Wow,
Ada di
that's good.
mahasiswa. Let's go. We start. We start. We start.
Wait. We have to uh, apa tuh namanya? Share with our life because we need to people watch this because
Wait.
it's very important.
Ih, pengen main Ome deh. Ome. Kenapa jadi kayak Sandra? E.
Wait. I translate Indonesian language and then look Mbak Manu. So beautiful.
Don't tell me like that.
You are beautiful.
Am I beautiful?
You look different.
Really?
Yes.
You too. You're a little bit pretty here.
Hmm?
You're more pretty in here, camera. Can see it.
Wait.
Who's watching this? Like one person. Gak ada yang mau nonton lagi apa? Kayak live keren gitu.
What? What you say?
Okay, maybe we'll just let's we start it. Okay,
Huh? Repeat.
let's we start it.
Start.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Let's go. Mr. Fitri, Mr. Fitri, Mrs. Fitri.
Okay, we start this event. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Hi. Welcome to our event. Hah? Apa? Iya,
Our
podcast.
podcast.
Iya, our podcast. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And this occasion, we will have a special guest, and she is from designer major.
Okay.
Polytechnic IDN, and during this session we are not talking about design, but we will talking about how to long how to hold long-term memory. Okay, before we start this section, let's introduction ourselves first. My name is Fitrilia, and here I am the host, and this is my friend, who will be the speaker for this session. Okay, please introduction yourself first.
Okay, thank you, Fitri, for coming into this podcast because we are blessing today, right? So I will introducing myself. Maybe you guys know my face. My name is Mana Mintahi. So I'm from Iden Polytechnic, and my major is also designer. So yeah. So back to
Yes.
the Fitri.
Nah, after we introduction ourselves, we start this session. Okay, Bamana? Yes.
Okay. Okay. What we're gonna talk here is about okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will open this session with something that I got in YouTube because this material is from YouTube channel. That channel is a big thing. So I not really common to watch that, but it's something interesting for me. So how to hold a long term memory. So um, people are just worried about why they cannot remembering as like fast, like quickly, and people just tend to blaming themselves, right? When we're just like, oh, I remember that, but I cannot say something like what is that, but like something like that. Like we remember something, but we keep trying, but we keep didn't remembering. So that is problem, okay? Uh, and for some uh, neurotypical no, bio research from neuroscientists, it's 99% normal. Okay, it's just normal things when you cannot remember something, and it's very common to society and to people. Especially me, especially myself. I can not really quickly to remember the name, maybe the little things that just like suckly butt, like what is that? I just forgot about that, and that's might be the problem for me and for many people right now. So here I have a bunch of tips that you can follow it if you want to make your memories just has a long-term memory. Your mind is just keeping more longer than before. Okay. So I have maybe 9 or 8. I don't know, just maybe like that. And here's the first things that is pay attention. So why pay attention? Why you need to pay attention with something is because your brain is not really recognizing something as quickly as possible. Your brain is just capturing something and just forgot it about that because the brain is not designed to remember all the things it wants. You're gonna blow in your mind, right? You're like crazy if you can remember like as quick as quick as possible. Like like it's not possible. It's possible to people remembering something like quickly. So if you need pay attention, maybe we can put some explanation. Okay, maybe you put some key on the table, so you might be not remember where the table that you put the key. Okay, so if you pay attention with that key, you recognizing the situation of the key. Maybe there can you can see that blender that, and maybe the other glasses that like pink glass. Like you can just remembering the situation of the key when you're last put your key in on the table. So if you're just want to remembering again, you're just remembering the situation, and it's more faster to remember something. Okay, uh, you can follow uh, this part. Pay attention for everything, for learning, for remembering something, like put key maybe, or put your phone, something like that. It's just do quick things. Okay, so I'm very tired talking. Can you can you just
Okay, okay, okay. I have any question for you,
okay, okay,
but this is maybe apa? Wait.
okay.
But maybe this is beyond this session, this session.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you can answer this question. Okay.
Okay. What's the
Uh,
question is?
are you have motivation for me or for your friend in this video?
Okay. Motivation.
Yes, motivation
You
to.
know, I just need more motivation right now. But okay, let me give you some motivation. Okay. Uh, maybe I have some advice for life, because maybe that's the important things to learn. I've I've I just realized this when I in maybe in high school, that is just remember everything in this world is just a lesson. It's just a lesson. So everything that you meet someone and they may be hurting you, they're just maybe make you not good, sit in a good situation, but it's the lesson. That is some lesson in that moment. So just don't be don't be to put your heart in, because this world is just gonna messed up, and just this world is crazy. Okay, just be being in yourself is not in people life. Okay, that's advice for you guys.
Okay, good, good, good.
Okay, maybe let's we continue our tips here. Okay, okay. The next thing, the second things that you need to do is chronic stress. What is the chronic stress is? So the chronic stress might be not really good for your brain, because when you're in like chronic stress, your body just produce a hormone called adrenaline. So this hormone is designing to survive, and you're just doing as quick as possible. When you're in the stress thing, in stress mode, you're just this like this hormone is function is to fight and maybe for scared, but it's for something that is active, not to think. This hormone is designed is not to think but to survive. Okay, so if you're in a chronic stress for a long term time, it's not good for your brain. Because of what? Because your brain, you know, your brain it has a part, right? Like right right brain and left brain, and we have a brain like your tiny brain called hippocampus. Hippocampus is the brain to keep your long-term memory. Okay, this part is very important to remembering. Okay, so if you're in a chronic stress, you your hippocampus was drowning in that hormone and adrenaline, and it will be, not might be, but will be smaller, get smaller. And the negative impact is you can have uh, more have a long-term memory because the function was changed, right? It's smaller, like more smaller, and it's just genetic, and your children can has have that little hippocampus, and it's not good for your children to remembering something to have a long-term memory. So it's bad for your keturunan. Okay, so here's the tips to managing your chronic stress. Okay, if chronic stress just under the under control, it's very good for your brain to remembering, to think, to focus, to whatever. Just it's just good for doing that. So it's you can doing some like exercise is very good, did good doing to you if you want to make your brain is more healthy, your body too. And meditation, you can meditation in our religion, we can pray and pray to the God Almighty Allah. And the third things is maybe you can what is this, yoga. You can do in yoga, it's just same exercise. Okay, it's very good for your body and for your brain. So keep in mind that a good remember to remember something is doing a good things as not too much and not less. Okay, it's just in a precision. Okay, that's good for your body. Okay, maybe that's the second. Okay, let's we jump into the third things. Okay, the third one is sleeping well. Why sleeping is very important to our brain? Why? Sleeping is not wasting your time in unconscious things. Okay, it's very important. When while you're sleeping, your body, your biological body is working so hard to everything that they want. Like they just doing their job while you're sleeping. Very busy while you're sleeping is very busy, that um, rather than when you're in conscious, like right now, it's different. So if you're not sleeping well, not sleeping well, your front brain, your front mind is not processing properly, it's not completely. So if what's the impact, well, when you're not sleeping well and the brain is not processing well? It's you you have more less focus. So less focus is not good for the brain to remember something, because in the first one we're talking about pay attention. So pay attention needs focus. So focus is the things that you need to pay attention with something. So if your brain is not ready to focus, so you can focus with something. So it's bad to remember something. So you need to sleep well, and to mm, to to make your brain is ready to think and ready to through this whole things in this world. Okay, that's the third. Okay, sleep well. Okay, I have a fourth. Okay, the fourth is drinking caffeine. So drinking caffeine is like tea, like a coffee. You can drink it, but you need to more um, controlling this part, because we it's cannot it can uh, what is that, change your sleeping. Is it's very bad for your behavior to sleep. And be uh, be responsible with this part. But caffeine, it's make your brain is focused. So it's back to into the first thing is pay attention, and it's focus. It's the things that you need to remembering something for the long term memory. Okay, caffeine, don't forget it. Okay. So next one, I have a five. It's the tips to remember something as quickly as possible, or maybe you just have a bad remembering at name. So it's associating. Associating. What is it? Associating. Okay, just what is that? Like that. Associating is, I don't know how to explain this, but I keep trying to explain this part. Okay, associating. You know, brain is not designing to remember the name. That is exactly what our brain is doing. Okay, what our brain doing is to associating the name with a something. Maybe maybe you can say whose name, like maybe um eh, maybe whose name, let's we just searching a name, maybe my friends. Who's my friends? Okay, maybe Intan, who's the person, who the person uh selling a snack in the school. So I just remember Intan, who's selling the snack. So it's associating with something that can remember with into the person. Okay, that is associating. Okay, let's we just call it. It's for in the psychology. It's called Baker paradox. Baker paradox, because when you remember Mr. Becker, you will remembering not the Mr. Becker, but person who put the apron and playing with the ingredients and make a bake. Okay, so he called you can call him a baker, right? So it's called Baker paradox in psychology. So you can doing it for yourself to remembering something, just make associating with something. You can learning with this, you can learn with this thing with associating. Maybe the words you cannot understand, just associating with something that you can remember. Okay, let me breathe for the first for a minute. Okay, for a second because I'm too tired. It's like 30 minutes, okay? You got boring, right? You got boring, right, Fitri? Oh my god. Okay. 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 Whew. Okay. For the next uh it's a six tips that I got is repeated something is very good to meet your remembering your memory because you make the connection with the stuff into a long-term memory. So we just it's common things to do. Just our our teachers say that we need to repeat it again. People just repeat it again, and just make your good with something. Okay. If you want to make a good memory, just repeat it again with something that you like. Maybe you're recording, maybe you're just watching the YouTube, the videos like 4 times, 3 times, 10 times, whatever. Just remembering something and repeat it again to make your brain is just to make a long-term memory. Okay, so here's the tips to make a long-term memory. You can watch the videos like 10 times to remember something. Maybe you're who's the uh, reminder the Quran, maybe the reminder Quran, so you can hearing the murata and just repeat it again, and you can remember the ayah, the surah. Okay, it's the same thing, and we can do write it down and write when you were maybe go to this groceries market and or markets. You want to buy some ingredients to make an fried noodles. You can like write it the thing that you want to buy. Okay, it's because it's good for remembering. If you're not, just write it down. It's just make you forgot something. As we talked in the first place, that the brain is not holding your memories as quick as possible. They need to repeat. They need some treatment, and write it down is something that you can do to remembering to repeat it again, and because you can visit it the text and you can remembering again because your brain is not designing to remembering something like properly. They can not associating something like we talked before. Okay. And the eighth thing is test yourself. You can test with something. Maybe you learn with mathematics. You go to the your quiz or evaluation or examination just to make your brain to test your brain. Are they good to remembering something if you want to know? So this part is maybe not for everyone, but I just suggest for you guys to testing yourself to make a good long term memory. Okay, and the last tip that you need is it's very simple. It's not really hard, and it's very common to us to doing. Okay, it's if you forgot something, just Google it. That's the ninth tips. It's Google it when you're just forgot about the words or the material or the lesson. Just Google it, and you're just got repeat it again. Repeat the material, repeat the lesson, and it's very very good for and it's very common to do for everyone in this age. Actually, in this technology era, we're very, very terbiasa with this Google, because yes, we are Gen Z using this stuff. Okay. Mm, for conclusion, maybe no, before that, let's Fitri talk, because I was finished this section. Okay, section. Maybe you want to talk, Fitri, for me or for everyone.
Okay, guys. Who have the question for Sis Mana? You can you can save. You
You can
can
write it down in the
yeah
comment
in
section. You can asking whatever that
yeah you can
you
ask to Mana
want to
about
ask.
something or yeah, everything. She will answer your question. Okay, guys.
Okay. Wow, my friend was comment. And here we got Princess, we got Dennis Lay, we got Kak Soluna, and we got here Adinda. Hello, guys. Do you guys have any question? I will waiting for like 3 minutes, okay, or 5 minutes. 5 minutes maybe. If you have a question.
I have question for you.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, what is your principle that until now you still hold?
Prinsip.
Principle.
Okay.
Yes.
Prinsip. It's maybe not really for everyone. Principle is the thing that you believe in your life, right? And maybe I can share this with you because it's really common, and I know I don't want to people just see me like disclaimer is not selfish things or something like that. I just want to share that my principle here. So my principle is uh, is everything in this world not is not really good for everyone. This world is designing to hurt people, not make you happy. So I believe that is because I got so many hurting for people from people, and it was it was it was in it, Rasulullah would say that this world is not for your happy, is for this world is very very bad things to search happiness. So everything under the control, that is the God control. So maybe that's the ones that I have my principle. Maybe you want to, yeah, what's your principle, Fitri? Just sharing with us.
My principle.
Okay. Yeah.
You asked me my principle.
Yes, I just want to you like have I want to uh more get more perspective from other, because maybe from other people is not the same. Okay.
Okay. My principle. Do good to everyone.
Do good to everyone. Wow, that's a very blessing and very good. And I will do it to myself though. Because it's very good. You're good to everyone, and but don't forget to yourself, because yourself needs
Yes.
to treat good to, not just people. Okay, who's the one to asking? Here's not. Maybe
Maybe not.
no one to want to ask it here. They're just love to watch us here. Any question, guys? Please, if you're if we're not have question, just I will close this with some conclusion here. It was maybe 4 minutes, like 1 minute again. So I will close this question season. Okay. Okay. Ah, it's very tiring, but it's okay. It's more fun. Like I talking here like 36 minutes, and I don't know. Okay, maybe we're not got any question. Okay, maybe we finish this podcast. Um, I will close this with some conclusion that we talking before. If you want to uh, have a long-term memory, just put attention, being focused, and sleep well, drink coffee, but under control, and and just repeat it again, and find your way to remember something. It's not for everyone, but you can find yourself, find something to make yourself remembering something. Okay, maybe that's all for me for today. Thank you guys for watching. So Fitri, let's we close this podcast. Maybe you want to talk something.
I think enough. Okay, I not say again in this podcast.
Okay.
Okay, we close this podcast with hamdalah, alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for your attention. Okay, bye bye.
Okay. Bye
Thank you.
bye. Thank you
Bye
guys.
bye. See you
I love
tomorrow in
you.
campus. I love you too.
Campus. I'm so excited. Bye bye.
Bye bye.